Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going down? What is going down, people? Let me tell you, this is Mark and Will Show presents Big Blue Kingdom. And y'all know who we got on the show tonight. Mike G. What is going on, Mike G?
What's up, people? What's going on, man?
Let's talk about the Wildcats right now. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky played Ole Miss. Ole Miss 70, UK 62. And I'm gonna keep it 100. My brother Mike said it. If y'all peep game, 3 or 4 games ago, he said, "Watch out for this game."
Yep.
Even when Kentucky was about to get on their roll, he said, "Watch out for this game." What's going down, Mike?
Well, as I stated that watch out for this game. Clearly, this game was pivotal in the seeding. Ole Miss, congratulations on the win tonight. They played the best defense they played all year against Kentucky tonight. They looked fantastic tonight. Threw that 1-3-1 at us, kind of confused us. We cleaned it up a little bit in the second half, but hats off to them, man. I mean, they out-rebounded, killed us in the boards. But anyways, as far as seeding in the tournament, this put us in a bad position. Right now, I think, and this is all we still got another game to go, but right now it put us at playing possibly Mississippi State in the fourth game. And then the first of 4, and then we would have to meet Alabama in the second one if it plays out still.
Wow, that right there, boy. Especially coming off a high, like UK was, and doing what they were supposed to do and all this kind of stuff. One thing you just said, kind of actually 2 things, but one big thing that threw me off, and I just checked the stats. You said about them being out rebounded, because I'm like Jackson, my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, your favorite.
Action Jackson.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, you out 42 to 28. Yeah, that could never happen. Let me ask you this real quick, Mike, before we really dive into this game. I want to ask you, do you think that Florida loss just took the air out of the sail? You know what I'm saying? It's like, here we go again.
It did. It did, Will. I honestly, man, I feel like this close game bullshit. We just can't get over the hump with this, man. Florida game, I went and rewatched it. Remember that we talked that night? I couldn't do the show tonight because I didn't get to see it, but I rewatched the game, and it was wasn't really a mirror image of this game, but it was more like we were there, man. We were in the game the whole time, and it just seemed like the last little bit there, man. We just let it go, and this has been the story the whole season, man. With letting these close games go. Tonight, same thing. We're on the road. Ole Miss, big. Both teams were kind of needing this win, and it
was a playoff game. It was a playoff game,
yeah,
pretty much.
Pretty much.
And also, and the reason why I asked that because Kentucky was on a high. You know what I'm saying? And then you beat the brakes off of Florida at Florida, so I don't care. You're talking about a young team, and you have a couple of veterans, and you have the leadership as a coach. But as players, you think, man, we beat the shit out of them at games. You know what I'm saying? And we're rocking and rolling. Then all of a sudden, you get hit in your mouth because actually, Kentucky was rolling tough. Then Florida came back. Kentucky still rolling. Then Florida came back and seized it. But now, this is to me. This is this game, and I'm going on what you said before, and I totally agree. I know you know your stuff. This right here, game was pivotal, not just because of the seeding, but it's like, are we ready to rock and roll? Now, we done took back-to-back losses And really, Ole Miss has been rolling, scrappy, and that was going to be the tough of the two. So now,
Yeah.
where are their heads at? We don't. I mean, we don't know. You know, when we speculate, we talk about what we need to do. But man, that right here is mind boggling to me because where are you going to be at? So now, so the seeding, if the seeding, and I don't understand the South Carolina game is going to actually that's probably the biggest game of the season because that's going to affect the seeding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is huge implications for
This,
Ole Miss. I
this
mean,
was
now they only got to play 3 games now if the seeding's right.
true,
So,
true. No. I'm saying. So
yeah.
let me ask you this: if
Mhm.
if they win against South Carolina, does that change it, or do they still might be that play 4 games in 4 night type shit?
I do believe Kentucky will have to play 4 games. Yeah, it will change the seeding. It may, and I honestly, I wouldn't have the answer to that. I
Okay,
hadn't seen
okay.
it plays out, but it will change. But I don't think Kentucky's going to get into that. They're going to be playing 4 games, pretty sure.
Wow.
So
It's just gonna
yeah,
be like either you're gonna play Alabama or you're gonna play somebody else on that.
yeah, you're up there, Alabama, or you got Tennessee, or you got whoever, Arkansas. Arkansas smoking hot right
Yeah, they
now, man. They're playing. Yeah,
hey, for real, that's right there. You absolutely right. And first of
yeah.
all, shout out to the RWO Nation, Mike's podcast.
My man.
You know what I'm saying? Sporting that head and everything.
Appreciate you, man.
Mark and I, you know what I'm saying? We can get some of that Mike Mark
Yeah, we gonna do
Will
that
shit and
jersey
all that kind
swap.
of
We
stuff.
gonna do that jersey swap, man.
Oh. We got one coming for you, man. It should be
All right.
by the 19th of March. It should be dropping. So yeah. Some
We
new.
both got fly merch, man. We got to do that
Yeah,
shit. We got to swap it out.
we gotta hit it. We gotta hit it. So
No doubt, man.
back on this game, um, what did you when you was watching this game, or when you take from what do you take from this game as far as like what was the reason you thought that Kentucky lost this game in your eyes?
I just, again, inexperience. I mean, you saw it, man. Inexperience. Rebounding really was the killer. I mean, really. I mean, we honestly the turnovers though. If you look at the turnover stats, I mean, would they turn the ball over? Let's see, 14 times. They turned the ball over 14 times. We turned it over 7. How you lose a game like that?
No, you're
How,
absolutely right.
you know what? You know how you lose
Actually,
a game
hold on,
like
Mike.
that? Get fucking out rebounded.
Mike, hold on, Mike. 17.
Oh, 17. I'm sorry. My shit.
No, you're fine. No.
My bad.
17, and you're absolutely 7 for Kentucky, which is when you only turn the ball over 7 times on the road, man. That's great. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
great.
who you are. That's great. But no, you're absolutely right. But then you look at even the fouls. Let me. You know what? Before we hit in that, let me do the stats real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me do the stats. Isaiah Jackson had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He fouled out.
Okay.
Sarr had 15 points. Oh, Lord. Mr. Sarr had 15. He had 15 and 3 rebounds.
He did hit that nice 3, though. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah. Ask you. 0 points, brother. 0
Yeah, I know.
points, 1 rebound, 18 minutes. So, but still, you got to
He's a
get
ball handler, man. That's all he can do. He's a ball handler.
Boston. 3 points.
Herb.
3
Herb.
3 assists, 1 rebound.
Talking about his lottery status tonight.
I saw. Hold on, we're gonna hit that. But yeah, we're gonna hit that. Mintz, 10 points, 8 assists. Brooks, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Toppin 5 and 5. Which Toppin had 30 minutes tonight, but still he earned it because he been balling in the last 2 3.
You know, his stats.
I can't complain about him.
Yeah, his stats weren't all that tonight, but he had that energy factor in tonight.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
He was in there. He was in there tonight.
He's a glue guy that can really score more than people give him credit.
Yeah, he was in there tonight.
For Ole Miss, Buffin 16, White 11, Schuler 17, Hunter 11. My fault. Allen had 0 points, along with Askew for Kentucky, which the boat has sailed on Allen. He can't play defense. He's not,
Right.
and really you can't blame him. I mean, I was a big advocate at first for him, but also I gotta understand. I don't give a shit whose team you on. if you don't play defense, you can't ride. You can't ride with
Nah,
it. And that's
you can't play at a high level, man,
no.
for sure.
And I want to get with you on this one. And I did see that point with Boston.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the top recruit in this class. The go getter, next NBA Kentucky great. Kentucky got lots of greats, lots of ballers in the league. Mark and I talk about them all. Anytime we talk NBA, we throw them out. Hey, BBN, BBN, BBN. Dude, you're not. Dude, I'm sorry. No. When I saw Jimmy Dykes, ex-UK coach, assistant coach,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I really hate when he calls the games because he's so damn biased that even in the losses when you can say like I can talk to you, big time UK fan. You'll tell me exactly what you saw and what you thought. This dude's on ESPN. He's talking bullshit, and it's like, dude, we're all watching this shit, dog. Come on, Boston. You shouldn't even brought that shit up. Boston is not. No, he's not. Isaiah, yes.
Isaiah's going to the
Yes.
league. He
Boston,
is going to
no.
the league. Yeah, Boston. But Will, it's like this though, and I say that, man. But if he went into the draft after this season's over, and we don't know how things are going to play out,
Yeah.
but more than likely we're probably not going to the tournament. But honestly, he will get drafted, and it's on potential. They draft on potential. They don't. He's not ready. He needs to put on weight. He needs to work on some things, and I mean.
No, you're absolutely right. But the thing is this: you're going to get drafted, but you're going to be second round.
Oh yeah,
ain't shit guaranteed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you're lucky to get that split contract with the G League or whatever they call it now, and you're good. But you're not going first round. You're not, I mean, it's and you know what? The COVID has ruined the lives of everybody. We understand that. We know that.
Oh yeah,
we live it. We work it. Also sports. So it's like a lot of teams that you look at, you don't even really get to watch and all that kind of shit because cancellation and all kind of thing like that. But I can tell you this, there's at least 40, 50 other better players than this dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I understand you're going to go because you potential and all that. Bro, they're already trying to get rid of Knox.
Yeah.
And Knicks. And Knox is a million times better than this cat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When he come out, no doubt, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, like, I don't know. I mean, granted, we've been that age and we all want to do things like that. But, man, when you got to hunker down and you have a chance to go to the college that's going to get you to the next level regardless of what you do,
yep.
And you sit here and piss it away, like I'm not saying I'm not at the campus. I don't know what's practical, but dude, y'all doing virtual studies pretty much. You need a gym. You need to do whatever. You're not even the best prospect on this team. Isaiah is, but I'm gonna tell you what, you cannot get 3 points. I'm sorry.
No, that's ridiculous. I mean, even 10 would have been okay. I gave him a C+ with 10 points.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, like in my opinion, being a bias.
Yes, that's okay.
I want him to come.
Hey, this is what this show is about. This show is about that. I want him
to come back, and I'd love to see him come back. But he's not ready. He's going to go to the league. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen like Romeo Langford. Okay, I love Romeo. I'm not an IU fan, but I love Romeo.
Yes,
sir. Great, man. But what's he doing in the league right now, man? He's young. He's developing. He's on a team with a lot of guards.
And they put him in the G League because I haven't seen.
I mean, it's. I think Brandon Boston came back next year with a new group. Give him time to get in the weight room, get a shot. I mean, he's got a shot. Don't get me wrong. He's got a shot.
Yeah, without doubt.
It's not consistent.
His vitals right there is going to put him on the next level anyway. Yeah.
But Isaiah Jackson, let's talk about Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, okay. Jackson, the person that we love. Yeah.
He needs to go to pro, and Calipari is going to tell him to go pro because he's ready. Because that's what Cal does.
Yeah.
And I mean, Isaiah Jackson right now, like even Jimmy Dykes said on the when he was calling the game, he said, "Man, Isaiah Jackson could start for an NBA team right now, make a difference on the floor."
Yeah, no,
And
yeah,
he's just a kid, man. He's
yeah.
just a
He's a
kid.
kid. He's a
Yeah.
kid. He's a kid.
Yeah.
He got quickness, quick bounce. He can switch out on a guard or a four. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's talented. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a type that he is a. I mean, Noel. He's that type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Noel was a little taller, but
Yeah.
quickness. So like what I'm saying is that this dude can play in the league 10, 13, 14 years. As long as
Right.
they're healthy type stuff. That never goes. That's great. But when you look at the team as a whole and you look at what's going down and now 8-15, okay, as a UK diehard, as my brother is, Mike, did you ever think, I'm keeping 100, you know how I'm doing it because that's how I do it.
For real.
Did you
All right.
ever think that you in your lifetime, like adult lifetime, would see 8-15, especially for a Cal team?
No, not at all. I just feel like, man, he just recruiting wise, it just wasn't the right chemistry, man. It didn't even the transfers. I love Devin Mintz. Don't get me wrong, Devin Mintz, a bad dude. Man.
Like
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
But Olivier Sarr, I'm not just agreeing with you, but yeah, I'm not. I mean, I ain't saying he's. I mean, they were like, if he tries to go down and muscle underneath, he's gonna get out muscled. I'm like, he's 7 foot. Like, what?
Yeah.
I want him to come out and hit jumpers. I don't need that for my center. I mean, we got Devin Mintz on the team. We got Brandon Boston on the team. We don't need that. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just saying this team was just not again. And I said this before. I know this is kind of a cliche to say, but
Let's go.
we missed out on that top 5 player.
Yeah.
If you add to this team, it might be different. I mean,
But
put Kate Cunningham on this team. We got a different team.
Well, let me ask you this though, Mike. Let me ask you this. And this is so great. My brother die hard. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
A healthy Terrence Clark, a different minded Fletcher, Cameron Fletcher, because we haven't seen that cat since he had an incident, and we already know about the Clark incident. Like so if they're healthy, one's healthy mentally, Fletcher, and the other one healthy, I guess, with his ankle foot. Is this a different Kentucky team?
Yo, for no doubt. I mean, you're a
Because
couple of players.
Clark, and I'm sorry to cut you off, because Boston was number 1 recruit in Kentucky, and Clark was the second.
Second one, yep. Absolutely.
So
yeah, that makes a difference, man.
Yeah, I think so. So, bro. And
sure.
And the scary thing about that is, I think Boston's gone just because I was the top.
He will be.
And I think
he's gonna go.
And I think Clark is gone too. And I'm like, now Fletcher may go not because of pro, but because you know how they bump heads. He might go to St. Louis, Missouri, or something like that. And like a lot of these cats are going to deflect that shouldn't. But I'm with you. I love Toppin. I love his energy.
He's coming back next year.
No. He definitely coming back. He ain't going to.
He's coming back.
Him and Ware, you know what I'm saying? Now, where's the little. I'm going to say Ware is 50-50. His feelings is hurt. Because you remember the beginning of the year, he got some solid minutes. Now you don't even see his ass.
No, there's something going on there in Cal's camp there, man. There's something going on there. But we'll see. I mean, they get the transfer stuff. Oh, I want to go. I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? The thing about it is that what Cal has opened his eyes to, because at first you remember he wasn't open to that grad transfer. It was like, I would do it. Now he's opened it up for the past 3-4 years. So he's thinking, okay, you go ahead and go. Because really, let's keep it 100. This year, when the season's over, everybody's eligible to come back. So you can imagine what these rosters going to look like. Well, hell, I can go to Cal, Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I can go here, I can go there. But my thing is that definitely disappointing what's going on.
Yeah, it's been a tough year, man. I mean, being a fan, watching that Cal era. I mean, I remember what was it, 13? Yeah, 13 was a tough year, man. But this is way tougher. I mean,
13 had injuries, right?
The one got hurt.
Yeah,
so, but I mean, it was still tough to see. I actually watched. You know, Will, I don't know if I ever told you this. I actually got to go see Louisville, Kentucky for the first time in 2013 at the Yum Center. I was 5 rows up from Clark Kellogg. I got free tickets to a loss. But,
That's,
you know,
that's when Russ was in
I had a
there.
great time.
Yeah. No, that's when Russ was there.
Hey, Will, I'm gonna spin the wheels on you, man. We're gonna talk something. I'm gonna ask you a little something, dude. Let's go a little fast forward past the SEC tournament. Let's say Kentucky does not win and get in.
Mm-hmm.
Should they take an NIT bid? What do you think?
Oh wow, that's that right there. Let me spin this to you.
All right,
Can they get in with a losing record?
NIT. I think the NIT would die to get Kentucky in there.
I think so
Because
too. I
yeah.
think so too. But the difference is the fan situation because they playing in a they in a bowl.
Nashville.
They decided they was going. I forgot where they going, but they going to. They gonna bubble that shit too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what. As you have to take it.
I think so.
You have to take it. You have to take it.
I agree. Yeah.
If you really about the kids, because it's still a showcase. You may not win the NIT. You may win it. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to hang nothing up or nothing like that. But if you're really about the kids, because you never know, like, I mean, play the people who you think is coming back. Play everybody. Don't get me wrong. Play everybody. But still, give them a chance to showcase their talent because you want to be La Familia and you also want to be NBA. So you want to showcase your talent like the Mints and everybody else. And everybody else, he knows who's trying to go to pro. So
right.
I would take it if I was getting. But let me hit you with a little twister. What if NIT said, nah, we don't want y'all like shit. Say you win a couple of games, you end up being 10 and 15. We don't want you. What if the CBI wants you?
Kentucky won't do that. They won't do that. I don't see that, man. That would be like the biggest shit on Sports Center.
But
the NIT, honestly, Duke might be in it.
Oh, that's awesome!
Right. Think about that for a minute.
Not just Duke, Indiana. Yes,
NIT's like woohoo! Bring it on! We got Blue Bloods coming in.
Yeah, hell yeah! It'll be a time.
Yeah, North Carolina's probably going to go to the day.
They're going to be in there, and I'm gonna
they're going to get in there.
The reason why I'm gonna tell you the reason why they're going to be in there, and I haven't looked at their roster. This year has been so fucked up, but because they beat Louisville by 45. When Louisville came off with 19 days.
Yeah, that's that COVID shit, man.
But they still eating off that. But you can see when they have played teams who they've been losing. It's the same shit. So the crazy thing is that Kentucky, you have to take the NIT. CBI, you don't take that. That's the disgrace. I'm sorry. You don't do that. You shut it down or whatever. But if you have a chance to be a number one seed, and really, you ain't even gonna be a number one seed because if you do a number one seed in NIT, that means because normally it's the people who got like
you may have been
Bellarmine. Say like Bellarmine. Say like Bellarmine. Say they don't get there, and they 20 and 12 and shit like that. And then Kentucky number one seed, and you have to play so they'll set it up. And so my thing is like, so they have a bubble in NIT, so ain't no home games.
Mm-hmm.
So you take it definitely with Kentucky, but that whole bracket is gonna be all messed up because you really can knock out all these big boys at once because it's like. Michigan State just got hot recently.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't hot, and Indiana. First of all, we probably gonna be seeing Archie Miller.
No, he's gone, man. They already talking. Hey, I work up there, man. They already talking.
Hey, we did a show yesterday on that. That was a wrap. Like, hey, dude, that dude got to go. He got to go.
They go. Well, now listen, man. I'm not trying to rip IU fans because I work up there and I respect them, but they thinking Brad Stevens is coming. I'm like, what? Like, really? Are we talking like that now? I mean,
That's hopeful reason. That's hopeful, because you know what they saying. They saying that but you know what? I ain't gonna lie. You put fillers out just for the simple fact he ain't done shit at Boston.
right. Well, there's an argument there, but I mean,
I mean,
still,
no, I'm saying like,
there's 30 other teams that would hire him in the
but
NBA.
you gotta think though, like
Yeah.
this, like what Brad from Indiana?
He coached Butler. Yeah,
I know he
he
coached Butler, but is he from
yeah,
Indiana?
yeah.
Okay, so he's still young. Uh, Boston, that's the Dom Perignon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Before
yeah,
the Lakers,
oh yeah,
and he is struggling there as far as his struggle is more like Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge got a number of small forwards there. I mean,
yeah.
that's his fucking fault. But if you Indiana, you have to reach after him. You may not get him, but you have to get there. But I will
Right.
say this, and I understand this is BBK, what we do. But I mean, this is rival shit too.
Yeah,
Archie got to go.
yeah. It's
He
time, man.
he
You
has
know
not
the
went to the NCAA tournament.
no,
He's got to
no.
go, bro. He's got to
You
go.
had you had Romeo Langford on the team. You had that era, that time period.
You got the Jackson. This team he has right now is
Yeah,
so talented, and they look like dog shit. They can't understand. Big Ten is tough this year.
yeah. It is.
You
Yeah,
can't beat Iowa twice and then lose to Rutgers and everybody else, bro.
yeah. That's coaching, man.
It's
Sorry,
coaching. It's
that's coaching.
coaching. He got to go, man. He got to
Proofs
go.
in the foot.
He got to go. So let me ask you
Yeah.
this: in
All
this
right.
game, let's get back centered on this one.
Okay.
Who's your player of the game?
I'm going to say Devin Mintz, even though I could probably name two other players, but I like Devin with the 8 assists and the 10 points. I like that.
Yeah, man.
And I do love Jackson. You know that I love Jackson, but
Yeah, but that dude right there, man. Hey,
yeah,
them two.
let's not, I'm not gonna play favorites here, but I do like Devin Mintz today.
Yeah, hey, yeah. That dude. I'm gonna have to go with that one. I'm gonna have to go with. I gotta go with. Shit. I'm gonna go with Brooks. 16
Yeah,
off the
I
bench.
was gonna say Keon Brooks played solid tonight. Yeah, that was good. That's another pick I could have had. 16 points, 8 rebounds. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did good.
Let me ask you this off the shit because that's how we do. I think he's the whole key to Kentucky resurging next year.
Keon. Yeah.
That's who you
Yep.
recruit.
Yep.
That's who, and like, granted, he's not on the draft board to us, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't see other cats like Vanderbilt who starts for Minnesota who always kill. Because I'm thinking,
Yeah.
how the hell he's starting? Keon Brooks is better than that cat. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's if you Cal, you have to recruit that dude to be like, hey, bro, you'll be a lottery pick if you stay because
Yeah.
he's the glue factor of this
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah, I think he will stay. I think he will. If he's happy at UK, I mean, I think he does one more year really do a
Yeah,
lot of good. It would.
yeah, and he ain't got to worry about no injury because that dude right there, man, he's nice, man. I mean, I like
Oh yeah.
he do what he got to do. You know,
Yeah, he played solid tonight, man. That's a good pick too.
yeah, defensive player.
Defensive Isaiah Jackson all day long. No questions asked. Yeah, he played. He was even though he got in foul trouble, which he needs to work on that. If I want to nitpick on him a little bit, but he played a solid game, man. He did. So
I'm echo with you. I'll go with Isaiah on that one. Freak of nature. A lot of times that you can't see. He had off the shots. They know he's there, so they're like, "Hey, we ain't even coming up with that stuff." So I have to go with him also on there. Sub of the game is kind of well. Go ahead. Who you got sub?
some of the game topping and the stats aren't there. I mean, but he just man, I watched the game and he was just all over the place defensively. Doing the little things, the swipes and
I like
the
that dude.
jumping in there.
That dude. Because I'm gonna tell you what. When he admitted he commit to transfer, he's Obi Toppin, brother. He's Obi Toppin. In the beginning of the season, you can see that he was like, yeah, okay. But as the season went on, and he started getting comfortable and everything. Dude is nice.
Yeah,
Dude
he's
is
getting
nice.
better.
It's gonna be hard to like if he. I mean, he'll be back, but if Brooks come back in it, them your two starting forwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna see like a Nick Richards type situation with them. Maybe a second year did a lot of good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see that. Yeah, for
Because
sure.
Toppin and what I love about Toppin because he's like 6'8", 6'7", like that, but he's quick that he can guard. He on when you switch up, you know what I'm saying, switching man to man defense stuff. He can get on the guard. He can do whatever. And then he can knock down the J. He's athletic enough. He'll dunk on you. You can do all kinds of shit. I like that cat, bro. I like him.
Yeah,
I
got a
like,
lot of energy, man.
nice.
A lot of heart too. Plays fearless, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna take out South Carolina game because
okay,
that's
yeah,
just
that's a W. I'm
yeah.
high on it. That's a
Yeah,
W.
that's something that's a feel good story. So let me ask you this: is Kentucky gonna have two senior days? Because this have one.
I hope so. But
That is have one.
Sar wants to go pro. It's cool. He wants to go to
Well,
the.
I mean, what I'm saying, like Florida game was a senior day, right?
Right,
So they
right.
have another home game now with South Carolina. So they're gonna do it all
Another
over
senior.
again.
Well, if we're gonna talk seniors, I'd love to have Devin Mix back one more year. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Sar, if you want to go to the Italian league and play, cool. I'm
Him,
cool.
him and Ponce are gone. Him and
Yeah,
Timothy Ponce is out of there. Is
yeah,
that?
they out.
But what I wanted to ask, it wasn't that shit. I was trying to be funny. What I
Yeah.
want to ask real quick is that, like, we're bypassing South Carolina. What Kentucky needs to do, we'll say, not even win the whole tournament. Let's say if they're playing 4 games, what they need to do to get to the semifinals. So win 2 games. What they got to do to win 2 games in your point of view? What do you think they got to do?
Well, that's a good question, Will. I think right now they just mentally need to get focused and definitely, you know, they just. I mean, I'm going off tonight's game. They need to rebound better. Definitely, their defense wasn't bad tonight. It wasn't horrible, but man, Brandon Boston's got to play better. He's the key. If he doesn't play better, we're not going far, man. He's got to at least contribute at least 10, 12, a couple 3-pointers a game. Really need that. I mean,
It should be easy for him. I mean,
yeah,
for me, I think that I know it's not gonna happen, and I do it on the other shows we have. You know me, I don't give a shit. I'll talk my shit. I
yeah.
don't understand why Cal don't switch it up as far as this defense, press these teams. These boys is athletic and they can run.
You saw the last 2 minutes of the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, come
Okay,
on. Man. I mean,
okay,
but hold on.
yeah,
Mike, he's been doing it. He done it against Louisville all the way back. Brought them back in there. Kept like games he does it, and they're successful. I mean, I just don't understand, and I understand these coaches are stubborn, and they like, well, no, 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 no. You need to meet your team where they at. You're
hmm
recruiting them. You know, Mike G likes to get up and down the court and run and shit. Why not? Because the whole thing is this: take Sarr out of the mix. Take his ass out. Like
right.
I've been saying, put Jackson at the 5 and make this team a pressing team up and down the court. Oh my gosh, bro! Anybody want to see that for real? Because
They should have
he's
done that.
protecting the rim.
Yep, they should have done it at the end of the game. I think, we were down 5, 6 points. That would have been ideal. He did try to press. He did a half-court press a couple times and got things stirred up a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that, Will.
It's too much talent on that team, bro.
Yeah.
And when I look at this 8 and 15, I have to do like a double take because I'm like, what's going down? I mean, what? I mean, there's no because when you look at the SEC, the SEC going into the season just like the ACC, and the Big Ten was supposed to be like the top tier leagues. Well, only one of them is the top tier league, and that is the Big Ten. The Big Ten and
Yeah.
Big 12. So I'm like, dude, this is not a great league. Tennessee
Yeah.
are like dog shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
they
done
constantly.
proved that.
Alabama don't scare you. Arkansas is hot, but no one scares you. So that's why I can see BBN thinking, okay, we can do this. Only problem is this: it's hard to win 4 games in 4 nights.
Yeah.
That is so
Right.
damn hard, and you're not going to get the best schedule. You may play at 8, then 4 the next day, then 12, then all kind of shit. And it's like, and then like, are the players have they bought into that? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it has the coach bought into
Yeah.
it.
I'll tell you something else, Will's the X factor in the SEC tournament as the years that I've watched it is the fans.
Yes,
And
sir.
they're only going to let 3,200 fans down there.
It'd be
And
5,000 Kentucky fans, bro. Come
yeah,
on.
and they said they're going to divvy up the tickets to the teams because of Kentucky. So, I mean, normally we pack the gym. I mean, and the atmosphere, the electricity, it just helps the team, man. It rises it up. This year we're
When
gonna have
when people have Cash App, PayPal, and all the other shit, and can go to the next man, what you want this thing for? This damn blue man, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Kentucky's gonna be
right.
there, but the whole thing is that I'm gonna tell you, one of Kentucky does not want to face, say in this tournament, they don't want to face a smaller athletic team.
Yep, I can see that. Yeah.
Meaning like the Alabamas, the Ole Misses, uh, and I'll throw Tennessee in there because actually Kentucky has led both of them games, but it's like them guards, you never know what the hell's going on with them guards. Um, but really, there's no team in the tournament. I mean, in the SEC tournament, Kentucky cannot beat. They can beat
Right, it's anybody's tournament. Honestly, you're
this.
absolutely
This
hitting
is
the nail on
open.
the head, man. It's
It's
definitely open.
open. It's open.
I mean, I could see Ole Miss winning the tournament. Honestly,
No, yeah, it's open. It's
they
open.
play defense like they played tonight. They'll scare a lot of teams. But I mean, yeah, Alabama's the favorite, obviously. But I mean, Kentucky has a shot to win that tournament. They can if they
They
get their
can't.
shit together.
No.
You know?
Being that the I watch it and everything and basketball. No, Kentucky is still to me, and I would say this, it's still the most talented team
I do. I believe that.
in the SEC.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is that I think that Cal does not the mo- we can say the motivation, we can say the combination. Let's go with the combination. I don't
Yeah.
think he know because like with this team, he did a little bit tonight. He went basically 7 deep, and that's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Cut out the pretenders, and just let's rock and roll. But the thing is this: if I go to 7 players, that means Boston ask you, you got to give me at least 10 points, man.
Yeah. For
Y'all
sure.
give me at least 10 points, we win.
Yeah. You won tonight.
We
If
win.
that would happen,
We
you
win.
win tonight.
Yeah, and that's the problem because these cats. I mean, nobody's a freshman no more. I mean, you don't play 20. Hold on, it ain't 30 no more because of COVID. You don't play
Yeah.
27 games, 20 something games. So I mean, you got to eat and like, man, I just hope that question that you hit me with earlier, bro, about the NIT and all this kind of shit stuff like that. I really hope that if Kentucky does go that level, that Cal does that for his team.
Right.
Don't I mean for real? For real, I understand you may not want to coach that shit, and let the next coach just take a leave of
Yeah.
absence. Do what you gotta do.
Right.
But let these dudes because if you really for the players, you let them play in that shit.
I think Cal would be all about it because we did play in 13 when we got embarrassed,
Yeah.
beat first round. But there's also something else we ain't brought up, which some fans
What's
it
up, bro?
doesn't mean nothing to them. Some fans it means something to them, some don't. It means something to me, but Kansas can actually pass us in all-time wins if we don't play in the NIT tournament. So North Carolina passed us once, but
You was holding that nugget, wasn't you? You was holding that nugget. That's a nugget, bro.
So yeah, we should probably play just just kind of hang in there. But
So what?
I'm a true fan.
So let me ask you this, because
I
I understand you done looked at that shit. So what is it? Do you have the numbers? Do you have the
I
Like,
don't know. Actually, I don't, man. I can't impress you
so
like that.
Kansas can't. So if you do not go, Kansas have a possibility to pass you up as the.
Yep. It's
Oh.
it's very close. It's obviously
Hey,
very close.
hold on. As I do the Mark and Will show,
Yep.
I got something for you, and you're gonna
All
love
right, man. Let's do it.
Kansas is getting ready to abort about 4 years of games, so you ain't got to worry about that. But
Damn. I toast you for that.
don't worry about that, bro. Yeah, they in that investigation too, just like Louisville. And the difference is this: them cats got their coaches and shit on wiretap. You know what I'm saying? They're paying
Woo!
100,000 and shit and 200,000. Louisville paid for a room. These cats, yeah, yeah,
Woo!
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Hold on, I'll give you another one.
Give it to me, dog.
BBK, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, buck. It's that
Give it to me,
splat.
dog.
It's that splat. They gonna take that shit. That's a wrap. Don't even worry about that.
I threw out a little nugget. You threw out a big nugget.
Big nugget, baby. I
Bam.
keep them nuggets. Kentucky ain't got to worry about that. They gonna get them. They gonna get them. Look, hold on. I got another shout out. This right here is for Miller, Archie Miller. Check this out, brother. Check this out.
All right, man.
You might get fired from your job, but your brother's gonna get smacked in his face because he's on that wiretap too. He's gonna lose all his
Arizona.
games, all his shit. Don't worry about it. Because when y'all go to Thanksgiving dinner, who's gonna be the biggest disgrace?
Yuck. Hey, at least Archie did it the right way.
Yeah, you losing. So nah, bro. Hey,
Hey, man.
y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all good.
We
You ain't
good.
gonna
We
worry
good.
about
We
it.
good. All right. All right. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
you good. Cause they coming for that ass. They
Yeah, they
coming.
are.
And if they don't, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say this. Um, I'm gonna say this, Mark and Will. If Kansas do not get uh, probation, not even probation, like have to give up them games, then you know that everybody needs to jump away from the NCAA and create their own shit.
Yep. Absolutely. How do you take away the Cardinals championship
And
if
not
you know what I'm saying?
the first team that ever lost the championship. Period. Period. And
Yep.
I mean, I'm like, okay, that's good. But then you got these cats who's on wiretap talking about, look, man, go and get Mike 100,000, his daddy, and all that. So
Yep.
if NCAA does not take away championships or games with those time frames, then you got to bail. You got to bail for real. Like Kansas ain't gonna bail because they be happy, but
Mm-mm.
everybody else that has went through that or whatever has to leave. And so what I'm saying is, Kansas definitely is over. It's done, done. That's what we do on the show. It's done, done.
Dun dun.
Kentucky, you ain't got to worry about it. It's done, done. You get the wins. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's that
All right.
splat. It's that splat, splat. Don't even
We're
worry
gonna
about
dance in
that.
the NIT.
So play the NIT, get them W's and whatever. But hey, how we do? It's another banger. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my brother Mike G. Another banger.
My
You
man.
know what I'm saying? It's
Will.
how we do and everything else. Hey, this is right here is what we're about. We're gonna have some other ones as far as we got the tournaments coming up. We got an SEC tournament. So Mike, anytime you're
I'll be
available,
dancing with you, dog. I'll be
hey, you
dancing
know
with
me, brother. I get on no matter what, brother. No matter what time of day, I'm on here like ain't no thing. You know what I'm
you. You
saying?
know it.
We're gonna go ahead and do what we gotta do. Hey, thank you for always blessing us with your gifts and your talents, brother.
Oh, thank you, dog.
RWO. Make sure y'all get on the podcast. Support my brother. Do that. He know what he's doing. Big big blue kingdom. Always. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it.
Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.